Welcome to Worship Tutorials. In this video, we're going to learn how to play the song Holy Forever by Tomlin on acoustic guitar. This is going to be a full tutorial from our friends over at Worship Artistry. Jason is going to teach us how to play this song today. Worship Artistry is an incredible resource for worship leaders and musicians if you want to learn how to play hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and even more songs on multiple instruments. Everything for your full band. Acoustic guitar, electric guitar, bass, drums, keys, even vocals. I use them for vocals all the time because I sing harmonies a lot these days and it is like kryptonite to me, but I'm getting better. So Jason is this is a full lesson, completely free. Thank you, Jason, for providing this for us here at Worship Tutorials. You can sign up for a free trial so you can get access to everything there for a little while to taste and see that it is good. Here is how to play Holy Forever. Thanks, Jason.
Our song is in the key of D flat, but we're capoed on the first fret and playing it like it's in the key of C. So as always, we're referencing our chord shapes, not our chord names. We're going to start out with a C chord, pointer finger on the first fret of the B, middle on the second of the D, and ring finger on the third fret of the A, taking care to use that ring finger to mute that low E string. Like so. We're also going to have a C suspended, which just takes this shape, but it puts the pinky down on the third fret of the D and still mutes that low E. Now here's the trick. This is also our F chord when we are playing, when we're strumming, because it's also an F major 7 add 2, something like that. But it's the same chord shape. So whether you're playing a C suspended or you're playing an F chord in the song, this is the shape that we're playing. Kind of rare, we don't see that a whole lot. We're also going to have a D minor, and for our D minor, we're going to play a D minor 7. So that's going to be pointer finger borrowing the E and the B, middle on the second of the D, or I'm sorry, the G. Your D is going to be open. It's okay to hit the A, but we want to make sure we get the thumb over the top to mute that low E string. We're also going to have a C over E, so going back to our original C shape, but this time instead of muting the low E string, we're just going to leave it open. For F, we're going to go back to basically that C suspended shape. Now, when we're picking though, a lot of times you'll see me just putting my ring finger on this D string because we're only playing those 3, but it's still basically the same chord. It's just I'm only picking certain notes in there, so just be aware of that. For our G, we're going to actually play a G suspended the whole time. Pinky's going to be on the third fret of the E. That pointer finger will be on the second of the B, which is what gives it the suspended. And then your ring finger will be on the third of the low E, taking care to mute that A string. For A minor, we're going to play an A minor 7, pointer finger on the first of the B, middle on the second of the D. A is open. We want to make sure, though, to get the thumb over the top to mute that low E. And that brings us back to C. All right, let's take a look at our rhythm. Kind of a lot going on rhythmically with this song, but it's not too difficult. We're essentially playing an 8th note picking pattern for both the intro and the pre-chorus, a 16th note picking pattern on the verse, and then we're just 16th note down-ups strumming the rest of the way. So first, let's go ahead and just talk about that strum pattern. It's just going to go 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a down-up, 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 etc. Just kind of always working that nice and even, just we want those nice and open sounding, kind of fading into the background of the song a little bit. However, on those other parts, we want to talk about really kind of locking in and creating some texture to the song and movement that happens within it. And so let's first look at that intro. It's going to sound like this. So what we're doing there is you can see we're moving our chords, and the trick with this one is really this G and B are always open. We're just always playing a bass note followed by G, B, G, and our pointer finger is locked in there. So we're just changing to 1 and 2, and so I'm using my middle and ring finger for this. Keep the pick cradled there. You can kind of just initially just start with this F chord just to kind of get the feel for it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Now that's the only tricky part there. We've got the A, when we go to the A minor 7, we still want to keep this high note going, but we want to hit the bass at the right time as well. And so we hit them together. So we get 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Just kidding, that's 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I don't know how I got 2 bars in there. Just for that one beat, and then we're right to the G, which is really a G suspended for us. 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. C over E just opens up the E. And then the A minor, so the open A, G. So one more time, that intro is going to go 1 and 2 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. And then we're going to keep the same idea in terms of our structure. We're just kind of holding that pointer finger in place, changing chords around it, all working with the G and B again. But this time we're doing 16th notes. So it's going to be more of a... And if you really want to groove this, it's helpful. I always find with this kind of a pattern where you're always kind of hitting that bass note, trying to get a little bit of almost like a strum feel going. And then that gives you that nice, eighth note pattern on the bass. And then you just change around like that again. That's the only change there. So what happens is we're working with that, the A minor, the G, and then we get to the F. So we go 1 and 2, or sorry, 1 E and 2 E and and we catch the E, still with our ring finger, just so we can keep that same pattern. And we pause, so it gives us a nice chance to reset. F, C, A minor, G, 1 E and 2 E and And then finally, when we hit our pre-chorus, we're going to go back to our 8th pattern. Same exact thing as our intro in terms of our feel. We're just following different chords. So we have our F, starting from the top, A minor, so same thing, we're plucking those together, and then back to our G. Your name stands above. And our second ending, we go to a D minor, so we just take a middle finger and move it to the G. And finish on the D note. So we go 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And then that leads us into our strumming. So one more time, that pre-chorus is going to go. First ending, repeats, this time we go to the D minor, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and then that takes us into the chorus. For a walkthrough, we start from the top, and once we get through the picking sections, it's just strumming all the way through. The only place where it breaks is on the second verse. When it goes, we just one strum. We go, sing a song forever and amen. And the angels cry. And then we go trucking in there. But that's pretty much it. So let's just take it from the top. 2, 3, 4. Right into the 16th note pattern, 1,000 generations. Sing the song. Pause. And all who were before us. We'll sing the song. I'm gonna pause. Back to 8th notes. Your name is the highest. Your name. Your name stands above them all. All powers. Your name stands above them all, and the angels cry, holy. All creation, holy. You are lifted high, holy forever. 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, verse 2. If you have been forgiven, if you have been redeemed, sing the song ever to the Lamb. And if you walk in freedom, and if you bear His name, sing the song forever to the Lamb. Sing the song forever and amen. And the angels cry, chorus 1. All creation cries, you are lifted high, holy forever. Into chorus 2, hear your people sing, the King of Kings. We will always be holy forever. Quiet for the your name is the highest. Your name is the greatest. Your name stands above them all. All thrones and dominions, all powers and positions. Your name stands above them all. Your name is the highest. Your name is the greatest. Your name stands above them all. All thrones and dominions, all powers and positions. Your name stands above them all, and the angels cry. All creation does. Went to that C over here a little early. We're lifted high. Holy forever. Chorus 2. To the King of Kings. You will always be holy forever. We're gonna one strum for the tag. You will always be holy, holy forever. Really good tune. It's just so, it's like so Chris Tomlin. It's just super solid. And obviously, you know, I called out when I went to that C over E early. So be aware of that as you go through it. It always kind of lands on the 4 beat. 2, 3, 4, 1. So that's kind of that groove there.
Falling down in worship,
Again, a big thank you to our friend Jason Houtsma for providing this lesson to us for free here at Worship Tutorials. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. More of this to come. More tutorials, more playthroughs, more patches, more everything from Worship Tutorials. Subscribe to Worship Artistry. They have a YouTube channel as well. And again, you can check out their entire catalog, everything they have to offer for free in a trial account. Links for all that below. See you in the next one. Bye.